We're an AI company focused on saving lives. We work with commercial fleets and auto manufacturers, insurance companies, to basically reduce collisions in commercial vehicles by between 50 and 80%. So think of it as 2/3 of the promised benefit of AVs, but here today for less than $1,000, and it's actually working at large scale. So you have great technical talent. Now you want to have impact on the world. One of the great ways to have impact on the world is to build a business. But how do you build a successful business out of a technical idea? And I'm going to use that as examples throughout of how we chose what to do and how to approach our business. The first thing, of course, if you're going to start and a little bit more how that actually works. So how do we save lives? Essentially, we're looking at computer vision and deep learning, but we're also doing fusion. It's all on the edge. I usually take this out and say, this is what we do, except that everybody thinks we're a camera company, and we're actually an AI company. The camera is kind of incidental. But it's all in a vehicle, retrofitted in real time, looking at what's happening outside, what's the driver doing, what's the history of that location, what are the current environmental conditions, and what are the movements of both the vehicle that the device is installed in and that we're trying to help the driver in. And key is, and I'll get back to this in a moment, it's not replacing the driver, it's assisting, helping, complementing the driver. Think of it as an AI co-pilot rather than an AI driver that's substituting for the human. So, you want to start an AI business. First challenge is, what problem do you want to focus on? And I have a challenge for you, which is make it a worthwhile problem. If you look out there at problems that are great for humanity, that are the biggest challenges of our lifetime, there's a whole bunch of lists out there. The United Nations has a Millennium Development List. Lots of countries have set agendas. That list looks something like the list of those 9 on the right. It'll vary from 7 to 12, but it's basically these same themes. How do we deal with better education? How do we make sure we handle the aging population? And then making sure we have peace. If you look at the list of the top AI companies in the world, sadly, generally, you'll get something like the list on the right. What are we actually solving with AI? Well, we're building voice assistants, we're optimizing marketing and engagement and click-throughs, we're handling voice call centers, replacing those people that you talk to get a transaction done, and we're detecting fraud and insurance risk and cyber intrusions. I'm not saying these are worthless problems to work on, but compared to the list on the left, we're not applying AI to the biggest problems in the world for the most part. You'll find a few companies, obviously, on the list on the left, but the vast majority of top AI companies are solving problems on the right. My challenge to you is this is a scarce talent. AI talent is really scarce in the world. There's only a few hundreds of thousands at best, probably not even that many if you look across the globe. This is a resource that should be deployed towards our toughest challenges. So please, if you start a business, make it count.